Well, good evening, human creatures. Well, it's been our 2-day cycle, so we're back on the old FF7 train, and I'm glad to be aboard. It's been a while. When I last left off, I had to kind of speed things up because got called into work. Right now I'm still in the backstory that's taking place in Calm, but no big deal. Shouldn't see too much of a problem with it. For those of you who are wondering, that is from Megan. I really didn't think I was going to like that movie, but I ended up falling in love with it. I do recommend everybody seeing it, and I do hear there's a sequel, which I am looking forward to. Hopefully it does well. Enough about that. Ah, not again. You never cease to amaze me, OBS, you beautiful bitch. That ought to take care of it. You're not a streamer until you've had capture problems. There we are. Well, like I was saying, I do recommend you seeing that. Sorry about all that, folks. And the other one that you're seeing here, that is, or I shouldn't say seeing, that's probably a proper term, hearing here. This is from a game called The Ascent. This sound, or music I should say, it's been a long day, should say, is from Warrens, or that's the title of the song. It is really good, and it kind of fits Final Fantasy VII's diesel punk kind of dystopian future. Oh, it's good to see you too, Nat. How are you doing? Enough about that. Dive in. That's good. How are you and Hunter? Alright, put on my voice acting face, because you know I'm known for it. Ares, Tifa. Were you still outside? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself in the inn. He wouldn't talk to anybody. Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right? Give me an animal and I'll show you an LPS of it, LOL. That's a tough call, Nat. Give me a wolf. You found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim, or Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it Shinra Mansion. A long time ago it was used as some kind of research outpost. Well, I'm not going in there. Alright, send them on over. Let's just go to the place. I probably won't. Well, no. I doubt it'll make any kind of matter because I'm in the past. But I'll double check all the rooms anyways. Alright, give me 1 second here. I kind of like that wolf. I really do. I like the airbrush brown. What's the other wolf look like, Nat? I like how this tall mansion, yet nobody's making any kind of true use of it. They just let it like fucking fall into supreme decay here. Double check. Kind of get paranoid with materia hunting. I don't have good eyes. Anything else? Give me 4 more. Give me a crocodile. I love the way that sounds. Burp. And what do we got going on here? Oh, you got a good one too. I like how big the head is and yet how disturbingly small the neck is. I like that one. I'm honestly surprised they don't have names. An organism, assumed dead, was extracted from a dig site and is believed to be 2,000 years old. Professor Gast. I had a friend of mine, he used to call him Gate. Professor Gate all the time. And it drove me up the goddamn wall. It's Gast. Posited that the organism was an ancient Professor Gast, let's fucking start from the beginning here. Honestly, there's too many of them to name. Oh, they could come up with some names. There's over like 7 or 8 billion people on Earth, and all those fools have names too. Poor bastards. Professor Gast posited that the organism was an ancient and named the cadaver Genova. There we go, got it out. X year, X month, X day. Autopsy confirms the presence of an unknown chromosome in the organism's cellular DNA. X year, XY, X day. Genova project approved. The aim to experiment was to recreate the power of the ancients. Three more animal? Give me a spider. And not the one with Charlotte's Web. See if they got another one. My mother's name is Genova. The Genova Project. Is it just a coincidence? I think not. Professor Gast. Why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? No, that just seems to happen. If I remember right, Hojo had him assassinated, or not really sad, just fucking outright murdered. Hey, buddy, want to talk things out? Bro time. Let me be alone. Come on, man. Yep, so much for our buddy cop. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. Give me a spider, but not the one with the Charlotte's Web reference. See if what you got. He continued to read like he was possessed by something. And not once did the light of that basement go out. Cloud, sleeping on that goddamn bed is how you get infections. Oh, God. I wonder how super soldiers handle shingles. I'll be back to see you later. And I have a fucking deep feeling I'm just gonna get my ass kicked up and down this fucking place by that thing. Sephiroth seems different. Soon. Soon. Wrong kind of laugh. Well, at least he put the books back up. That's really nice of him. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? Give me another stick of gum on that note. You're an ignorant traitor, I tell you. The planet originally belongs to the Cetra. They were the inherent race that would migrate across the land and tend to anything injured that threatened the planet. And they believed that at the end of their long journey would be the promised land, a place where they would become one with the planet and find supreme happiness. But some grew tired of the journey. They stopped to build shelters for themselves, to lead an easier life. Over time, they lost their connection with the planet, and now they use the land for their own selfish purposes. Those who gave up the journey, they were your ancestors. God damn. What was in those books? Like, I'm always kind of curious. Like, I know it's research data, probably. I'd like to hear some of the more. I hope when I replay the remaster of this, the Rebirth, coming out on the 25th, I believe. It'll be the 16th of January. I probably got the date wrong. I'm hoping they kind of discuss in there. Oh, I kind of like it, Nat. I like the little bow tie. Too bad you can't see little fangs. Oh, I can see the bats. Hey, Cassie, how are you doing today? Or I should say, how are you doing tonight? How's all faring with you? Right now, we're dealing with a homicidal maniac and cultural appropriation. No, not too bad, not too bad. How was Ender Lilies? Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck this planet. Your ancestors escaped, but they survived. They hid. But the Cetra sacrificed themselves to save the planet from the calamity. And so the Cetra were lost, leaving your ancestors free to prosper and multiply. Weren't they your ancestors too? If Cetra were all wiped out, then Cetra have finally returned. I like how he cuts him off of that bullshit line, man. That is fucking beautiful. Delays was good. Gonna do some off-stream grinding for Eternalize. You're gonna have to. That game could be fucking harsh. I didn't know if you're gonna return to Ender Lilies or if you beat it. I was starting to wonder. Internalize is pretty damn good. The organism that Shinra discovered was one of the Cetra, preserved 2,000 years ago in an ancient structure called the Crater. So they began the Genova Project. The goal was the project was to infuse mythical powers of the Cetra into human beings. I've been playing childhood games of mine called Animal Jam, so nostalgic, but at the same time, as I remember, I think something has definitely changed. Nat, if like, was it that game you're talking about last stream? Because if it is, I can guarantee you some things have changed. That just happens. Not for the bad, mind you. And they succeeded. I am one of the Cetra. You're an ancient? Yes. Through the Genova Project, scientist Professor Gass was able to create me. How did he? Sephiroth. Oh, it can be. If I somewhat remember it because of the grinding. I don't remember much, but I didn't like the puppet infusions, if it's the one I'm thinking of. How is Mario Kart? Oh, it's kicking my ass up, left, right, and down. Some tracks, Nat, on good days, I can fly right by them. On other days, I suck ass. Out of my way, I'm going to see my mother. See, ladies, this is what happens when you get an attached son. Mommy and daddy issues destroys the world. So what are you going to be playing after Eternalize? I'm kind of curious. That's a tall glass of water to kind of fulfill there. I see why you're having problems yesterday with that one track. Oh god, that thing was beating my fucking ass. I played a little bit today now and I got off. No fucking problem. I went through Toadstool's Turnpike without a fucking problem. And once again, it was Mario's Raceway that was beating my ass like a tight-knit drum. Bonus deer for you? Oh, hell yeah. I love deers. Oh, that's cute as all hell, Nat. I like the little polka dots. And the little green eyes. I like the white V, too. Well, somebody left the coffee pot on, I see. A little bottled lightning here. Zangan, hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Iffy on that. Can you come over here and help me? That deer has a baby? Yeah, go ahead and show me. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Insurance claims, they can be a bitch. No idea. I have so many games I want to play, but Ender's Magnolia will be into. Oh, I remember you talking about that, and that does look like it's going to be pretty good. I'm not a big fan of Hollow Knight games, but I should say it like this. I'm not a big fan of not Hollow Knight games, but watching them. Like, it's weird for me to watch this kind of games, and you pull it off like a pro, so I give you props for the well deserved. Me, I actually started eating away at my backlog. Right now I'm playing the 7th Circle on GOG. And for Steam, I just wrapped up 10... I think it was 10-second ninja or 10-minute or 1-minute ninja or something. Terrible. I always say that the streamer's worst enemy isn't a challenge run, it's their back catalog, because that's the one thing that's going to win out at the end of the day. Alright, give me a second to check Discord. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. Oh no. I remember seeing this scene for the first time when I played Final Fantasy VII. God, it blew me the fuck away how badass that looked. And even today, that's still metal as fuck. Nat, I'm not gonna lie to you, I like the baby too. I can't see too much of her, but she's cute as a little rut button. I'm shaking my head. Badass, that's the most edgiest thing there ever is. Yeah, that's what made it cool. Papa, we live in the mountains, and yes, I'm dressed like a cowboy. What the fuck is wrong with you? Sephiroth. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Why was her dad up here? What the fuck was he doing up here? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako Reactor, Shinra. I hate them all. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open the door. Well, at least he knocks like a vampire. How could you do that to Papa and the townspeople? I can't wait to see this. It always bothered me that she never had a permanent scar or anything like that. But man, she's got the best physics. Edgelord alert. Also, Cassidy typed something that you didn't read. I'll make sure to do that. Thank you. Sorry, Cassidy. No disrespect. So today, a coworker called another coworker, and their name is Cassidy. I've been away. Oh, I think I know what happened here. I had been away from where they were and turned around for a second. Then I just froze and turned back around. I was like, "Wait, I'm not gaming. I'm not. I'm not home. I'm at work. I do not want to go." Oh God, I know what you mean. What do you think happens to me and people mention jack-o'-lanterns? And then you get to hear that term about 5 times. I feel you there. I am sorry I missed that, but God, I've had that happen to me, and it's like, oh God, no, please don't recognize me. Leave me alone. The things we do. Gotta wonder what it's like for people who name their channels Mike Myers or something. You promised you'd come when I was in trouble. I think you're in a bit something bigger than trouble, girl. No, you don't, Nat. No, you don't. I'll save you the heartache. It's nostalgia. People are gonna go back and replay that game that said it sucked back when it was released, and then come back with rose-colored glasses, say it was a smash hit, bullshit themselves into liking something that wasn't that good. Happens all the time. God, I love this imagery right here. I really do. Oh yeah, but Nat, this game was vetted as being an excellent game. What, quite possibly the greatest game ever made. It was written on the back of the cover. So this game actually earns that title. Shadow the Hedgehog does not. I'm sorry. I really am. I'd hug you and let you cry on my shoulder a bit, but I can't. I've come back. Show yourself to me. I have a plan. We'll go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth. My family, my family in my hometown. How could you do this to them? Biased much? Nat, it's not edge, it's what happens. A lot of these people who are going around saying video games had no politics in them or some other horse shit, then they go back and play games as somewhat of a functioning minded adult and they realize, oh my god, these games had a lot of politics and they weren't that good. This is what I was talking to you a while back with Robert Douglas, how people strap on rose-colored glasses. Even games I like, I have to admit, are shit. Not because they didn't try, but because they were. That's just how it is. My brother, he's replaying one of his childhood nostalgia games. I'm trying to think of the fucking name of it, and he even stepped away saying, what am I fucking doing? This game is not that good. I must have been impressed when I was a kid by it, and I'm trying to think, it's for the Xbox 360. I'm playing, what is it? This is a good example of it, and I wish I could bring up my GOG to get the fucking name of it. It was, what are you called? It's not for, I wouldn't say for my childhood, it's a game I wanted to play since my childhood. It's a DOS game, and I played a little bit of it back in the day, and I thought it was excellent. I'm playing it now, and my god, it sucks. But it's fun sucky, and people don't want to admit that. It's like when people say there was no violence in, like, the past, or I should say there was less violence in movies. Like, one of the conversations I had with my brother's girlfriend not too long ago was on that, like in the 90s. Look at some of the most blood-soaked fucking movies ever coming out. Juliette Louise alone starred in, Natural Born Killers and California. 2 hyper-violent fucking movies. So you need to tell these little fucking pearl clutchers to hit the fucking bricks and take a fucking walk. So I'm like gonna go play Shadow the Hedgehog, right? Yeah, you can if you want, but don't be too surprised if you get like a quarter of the way through the intro and you're like, I don't want to do this. Haha. So you followed me here. Well, you didn't make it hard. With your superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you. So don't worry. And just like that, what's a good way to put it? A lot of, what are they called, bad dojins was made. I love the way she looks so much. I would have loved to have been able to kind of read that. Now, and I'm still going to like the game. I didn't say you're not going to like it. You're just going to go back and not remember it as you did, like a lot of people do, or make up false memories. Some people force themselves to like something even though they don't. Sephiroth, you killed all those people. How could you do this? Haha, they deserve to die. This is our planet. I'll reclaim the land that was taken from Mother. And that's what I kind of mean on the second half of that argument, Nat. You're going to play it thinking it's like that. It might not be anything like that, and you're going to have... I'll be surprised if you get through half the game without realizing I don't want to do this, or I'm already halfway here, so let's just wrap it up. Everybody does it. Ain't no shame in the game. I will eliminate anybody who stands in our way. Sephiroth, I trusted you. We shared cookbooks. Recipes, what happened? No, you're not you're not the Sephiroth that I used to know. Come on, Cloud, what is this, fucking pillow talk? Well, will you do the same? No, I could play this game, beat it all the way through, and still enjoy it. I don't have false memories of this, Nat. That's quite the opposite. If you want a Final Fantasy I have false memories of enjoying, that Final Fantasy is called 8. Because I love 8, but there's certain parts I somewhat forget about 8. And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute, ain't there more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? Didn't you fight him? I don't know, the rest was a blank. Official record states Sephiroth is dead. I read it in a newspaper. Shinra owns a newspaper, so you can't rely on them for that information. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive, too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? Is it all in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. So that means I can play Shadow the Hedgehog and don't have false remembering, or sorry, I don't have false remembrance from that because I never played that. Now that's what I was talking about. Half of it is people having false memories of how good something is. Kind of like watching a cartoon when you were a kid and realizing it was more not what you remember. The second half of that is forcing yourself to like something because it's something in your wheelhouse. I'll give you an example. Here's another one that happened 2 years ago with my brother. Me and him are big Skyrim fans. You could probably no doubt tell from looking at my YouTube channel. We both like Skyrim. I love playing challenge runs on that game. My brother, his entry into the Elder Scrolls series was Skyrim. Mine was Daggerfall. He tried going back and playing Morrowind and Oblivion, and he forced himself to like Oblivion, even though I could tell he was uncomfortable with it, because it was not Skyrim. That happens. That's what you do with certain games, because it's in your kind of wheelhouse, but it's not. In all honesty, I ought to give him props, because he's the one person I've seen who got Oblivion to run without a goddamn crashing left, right, and center. Shinra shipped it. Alright. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth. No, I mean, no, why would I force myself to like Shadow? You'll find yourself doing that. You could ask Cassie here. There's probably a few games kicking around her mind right now where she's like, for all the flaws in this game, I'm going to stick with it. The other side of forcing yourself to like games, Nat, are those fucking cheerleaders on Twitch and Blue Sky who make shit up. How am I confusing? Damn, ain't none of this makes sense. Nat, see, Barrett's speaking to your soul. What about games? Me and Nat are discussing about forcing yourself to like games and other things like that. And I was explaining to her that there's certain games, and I use my brother as a good example. 2 years ago, he was playing, he got into Elder Scrolls through Skyrim. He's never played any other, oh no, not FF7. This game's vetted as being a legend. But I don't hate you, Cassie, you're right and fine. He got in at Skyrim. He has never played any other Elder Scrolls. So when it came time for him to try, he wanted to play Oblivion and Morrowind. He got a little bit into Oblivion, quit. Then he went, or not Oblivion, he went into a little bit of Morrowind and quit. Then he tried forcing himself to play Oblivion, and he didn't do any side missions. He just ran straight towards the main campaign after cheating his ass off. And he came back with a nonsense excuse, so it was a good game, and I liked it. But you could tell he fucking didn't. I see that with a lot of people. They pick up franchises like they missed 5 or 6 games in, such as big games like Sonic or even Mega Man or Mario. Mario almost looks nothing like it used to when I was growing up or anybody in between. And that's not a bad thing. That's adapting with the times. But like let's say if Nat liked Sonic 1, 2, and 3, which I've somewhat played, and then started jumping into Shadow the Hedgehog, or they played a newer Sonic and they went back to play that, you're going to get a kind of either you force yourself to like it, you're not going to like it, or you're just going to come up with like what people did. If they played it already, they're going to make up excuses of how much fun they had. No, forcing yourself to like or play a game. Yeah, I don't understand why people do it. I'm going, gone. I'm leaving. And I'm leaving and thinking and thinking to you. Brett, don't go. I love you. You're my best girl. Yo, Cloud, we gonna stop him, right? Right. To be honest, I like Shadow the Hedgehogs. I don't know why you wouldn't think as for. On that, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe you really do. That's up for you to decide. But I know a lot of people who went and watched Sonic 3 online. Not in my household. Went back and played Shadow the Hedgehog. 2 of them admitted it was shit, and the other one kept coming up with excuses why it was good. I'm trying to play all the Final Fantasy game. Which one? Which is why I like to struggle. That's her opinion, Nat. I have to somewhat respect it. And by respect it, I mean, what's a good way to put it? It's her opinion, and it's how she feels. To a certain degree, that's her personal truth. Right or wrong, it doesn't matter. It's what she thinks of it. To me, I love Final Fantasy VII. It's probably one of my favorite of the series. I love the diesel punk. I love the fucking feel of it. But at the same time, it's the same reason why I love 9 and 8, is it has its own uniqueness. And the same goes with Sonic. Some people playing this probably thought it was bland back then are going to go back and come up with that. But don't worry, Cassie. I'll let you slide on this one. Nat, give her a getting out of Final Fantasy VII Jello card. All right, then. We got a rock. That's my boy. Or my boy, Blue. Or in my case, very dark green. I'm not shoving it down. No, you're fine. Like, that's the thing I like about a lot of you guys is you don't feel the need to justify it. If you like it, you do. If you don't, that's something I gotta live with, not you. And I never understood how people can take like that shit to like almost not evangelical, but almost like a fucking what's the word I'm looking for? It's skipping my mind now. Oh, what is it? They got a name for it and it's skipping my mind, but to the point where you're basically giving a fucking sermon to people. Why is it not evangelizing? That might be it. You need to hand that to that Ash so he can hear I don't play it. Hey, I enjoyed playing. Here's a fun thing you guys don't know about Ash is he's always on right when I'm about to leave for work. When I switch over my day schedule, he's usually right there when I'm about to leave, usually around 9 or 11. And and when it's my other work schedule, he's usually on right when I'm about to get home and go to sleep. But I recommend to everybody, go watch Ash play Final Fantasy, Ashram 54. 50 fucking 4. Go watch him play Final Fantasy, any of them. I usually don't like voice acting, but my God, he takes it so over the top. It is its own beast, and it is fucking golden. Go watch that man. I love watching his VODs, and you guys should too. He has what I love about someone doing voice acting. He hams it up. And God damn it, go check him out, because he has some really good opinions on Final Fantasy. See, FF on Fridays, Final Fridays Fantasy. Go fucking give him a like, follow, and sub. Hit up all that. Hit up Cassie too. She just played Ender's Lily. I'm gonna get tongue tied. She's playing. She just wrapped up Ender's Lily. Go give her a like, follow, and sub. Hit her up on every other social media platform. And right now she's tackling the beast known as Eternalized. Go check that out if you don't know what it is. But more important, go check her out playing it. I love tactic strategy game, and that game is unique. Let me get a swig of coffee here. Wet the whistle. Cloud. How bad was it when Sephiroth cut me? It was just like Gillette. It was a nick, but it looked worse. I do like him. I was wondering how he was going to take Final Fantasy X because it's heavier voice acted. Like you're not going to get real good voice acting until like later parts of the series when they kind of dumb it down for more cost savings, I guess you could say. But it was fun watching him do. He really does throw himself into the role. And God damn it, is he fun to watch. I know he doesn't know this, and I can't really talk to him live, but you don't know how much you guys make my fucking lunch breaks go by when no one else is on. Oh, dude, I'm always like Shadow the Hedgehog ever since middle school, but not too much. It was not because of Sonic 3 I started to like Shadow. That's fine, Nat, but if you didn't like... There's a lot of people who like Sonic 3 now who are going to go back and realize, I like the aesthetics, but not the gameplay. You're allowed to do that. But a lot of people won't admit that shit. I thought you were gone. I was really sad. Just sad? Yeah, you kind of bummed me out on 3 days. Like, I stayed in bed all that time. I, the Ancient, Cetra, and Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. It's getting late. We should get some sleep. That was a fascinating story. Why are you watching us sleep, Red? Yes! Yuffie! Fuck yeah! Sorry to scream. Oh, hell yeah. Fun fact, Yuffie was originally supposed to be a bounty hunter sent to assassinate, or a bounty hunter hired by Shannon sent to kill you. God damn it, I love Yuffie. Hey, mysterious ninja. Wake up, there's a thief. Oh, that's not me, though. No, Nat, I think you actually do like... I think you really do like Shadow the Hedgehog. I just don't think you're going to like the gameplay aspects of that game, is what I'm trying to say. I've seen a few people start trying to stream it that I watch, and like even they're like, this is ass. Also, I made a Shadow the Hedgehog playlist on Spotify. What the fuck, Nat? What does he listen to? Because if it's anything short of... what's his name? If it's anything short of Keanu Reeves' band or some soundtracks from any of his movies and games, I'm going to be deeply disappointed. What's going on? God, or what is it? Fuck, damn, come on. See, Brett knows what's up. Let me see what I got here. She took, I think, some, but not all. I'll give you that. I love Yuffie's theme, I really do. Then good on you, Nat. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna play it, you're gonna fucking like it, and you're gonna sit down and enjoy it. It's all that kind of really matters in the end. I'll be right back, everybody. Sorry about that, everybody. Alright, let's get to it. And what... I added Lincoln Park, KMFDM, Chemlag, 3 days grace. 3 days grace? Come on, Nat. Power Man 5000, Static X, yeah, Green Day and Slip. I could, like, 3 days grace and Green Day probably stand out the most. Let's be real here. Oh, you just leave that cash register just right out in the open, don't you, good sir? It's too dark to give chase out. Oh, don't give me that. Get your ass out there, Cloud. We know this game doesn't have a night section. It's too dark to give chase out of town unless... Yeah. Time to ask. There's no signer. Did she get away? Oh, thank you. I think I can track her. Just follow me. Good boy. Oh god, I hope it isn't... I hope it isn't the puzzle I think it is. Just let me fight her. Please. You robbed the wrong train, fool. I love his new lines. Oh, it's by combat. And it's fucking all of us. Yeah! I'm gonna morph fucking Yuffie, baby. What do we got here? Yeah, I'm gonna let them just do their thing. What the fuck is that called again? Like, this is a fucking gangbang of violence here. I love this. I love it so much. I'm just gonna let this go on. I love Shadow's backstory. I have no idea what his backstory is in that. Well. Come on. Oh, I got Mini Cloud. Yeah, she's gonna be doing that. Let's go with a little bit of fire. She is not fucking around. Come on, come on. That hurt. One? Oh, I gotta get that shit cured. Oh, where is it? I think I have a remedy kicking around here. Well, shit. Don't kill her, I love her. Cloud is standing there awkwardly. Oh, I hate his stance. Like, that's been a fucking pain in my ass for a while. Just gonna kill Cloud. No, wait, that won't solve it. I'm trying to think of how to get out of this. Let me see if I have something. I forgot I had all this stuff down here. Trying to figure out what I'm going to snack on, but at the same time, I know I shouldn't because I gotta get up early. Welcome to my hell. I do the same thing all the time. That's why I keep apples or like random things around the house. Like rice cakes or something like that. Alright, we're gonna try it, I guess. Fuck it. Try beating Cloud to death. Oh, she's stealing each hit, the thieving bitch. Hmm.
Over here!
Oh, thank you. Miss Eat Dirt, thank you for the raid, and welcome in, everybody. Right now, I'm trying to morph Yuffie, if that sounds alright. Everybody, welcome, welcome. And thank you for the shadow, Nat. Thank you. Cookies for all. It doesn't have to be the cookie you're thinking of, but it's whatever you want at that moment. She, for those who don't know, is she casted Minnie on Cloud, and I'm in the process. I have nothing to get him to normal human size, so I'm currently beating him to death. Don't ask me why. I probably won't get anything, but I gotta know. Do after the stream? I don't really know. Probably go to work. Alright, I think I can get him from here. This probably won't work. If not, I'll just have to kill her outright. A little Aries. So how was your stream, Mrs. Eat a Dirt? I hope I pronounced that name right. Yeah, I didn't do anything. It's gonna be one of those things. Earth is so tiny, mind blow. We will never know. Man, I can't believe I lost. That final smashdown? It happens. Ain't no big deal. Not interested. Think it'd run away. Stay and fight, I said. Don't let her out of your sight. You don't see, Yeah, that's kind of true, but the same could be said about you, Red. You don't see one like that every day. Who is that girl? What's up with this broad? I mean, what's the matter? Let me guess. You guys are scared of me, huh? Yeah, sure, we're petrified. I just thought that you were expecting... just as I thought, what'd you expect with my skills? Well, whatever. I'll let you out this time, later. I'm not really gonna leave, I mean it. Go ahead. We got our stuff back, and you're giving me a headache. No, you dope. You're supposed to say, wait, don't go. Ugh, whatever. You guys are clueless. I can't just leave you like this. You won't last a second out there with me. I guess I have no choice. I'll take you along with me. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, let's get out of here. Hey. Wait a minute, where are you going? I'm pretty hungry myself. I want something, like... If you want... I know it probably sounds weird. Probably... My stream was great. I played, Antibiotics. Abiotic factory for the first time, and many spiky potatoes. Try me to the end. I've never heard of that one, Misty. There, you got a new one on me. Well, it does sound interesting. I'm gonna look at that up real fast. Oh, I've never heard of this one. A survival crafting experience 1 to 6 players with the depths of underground research facility caught between paranormal, contaminate, failure, military. I actually kind of like the sound of that. That looks pretty good. You can see some of the Half-Life influences, that's for damn sure, and Portal too. How did it go, by the way? How do they rate? Is it like every 7 days, like, well, 7 days, or how does it kind of treat you? I've been wanting, and I know it sounds weird, lemon bars or black licorice. I'm Yuffie. Good to meet you. Not quite how I planned it, but now I gotta do is a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Nya, nya, nya. I can't wait to see how she's voiced. Chocolate chip cookies aren't too bad. Hey, wait up for me. Sorry, I forgot to read that. You ain't coming with us, B. Like it matters what you want. I'll follow you anyway. Oh. Yuffie's innate ability. Yuffie will counter any physical damage when in the front row. Also, during battle, she will change her abilities called Throwlet. Charge. Sorry. Use the defense command to activate and throw one of her shuriken weapons. Oh, thank God. I bet that comes a real fucking nightmare later on. I feel you on the sweets cravings. Yeah, like, I've been wanting either something really sour or really something just... I don't know how to... like, really rich and deep in flavor, like black licorice. I don't know why. It's going to be used. I'm going to replace Ares with her. Give her on the PHS. Marshmallows? That sounds really good right now. How about you, Mrs. E. Dirt? Do you mind if I just call you like a shorthand? Like Mrs. Or do you want me to just call you Dirt? I'll let you choose so I don't show any disrespect there. When she gets tranquil, she'll be really good. Oh, inflict slow. I like that. They actually now have new ones. It's... Who are you fighting? Because some of that looks like Eldritch Horror mixed up with military. Like, it reminds me sort of like Dusk. I don't know if you know what that game is, but also a cleanliness that you see in Half-Life. It does look fucking interesting. I'm gonna give you that, miss. You have good taste. I will tomorrow if I'm not too lazy. You may have to pick some up. Yeah, probably. Let's see who's more magically inclined out of you guys. Why did I go past stats? Magic attack. Technically speaking, it's Yuffie. I hate it when people call her Yuffie. Like that sneak gloves. Oh. Hello, darling. I am gonna give you that. Gravity. He's already got some good ones here, too. What can we do here? Rearrange. All. And get that restoration up. I don't think I gotta give you steel, but you already know the drill. Wait, hold on. Let me check something here. Something's not right. Why did I go there? It feels like they have the other... Where's the other half? Or am I thinking of something different? That's odd. Hey, I love shortbread cookies too. I actually tried making some about a week or 2 weeks ago of Dirt, and they came out horrible. I just ordered some cookie cutters, and they won't arrive till after my birthday. One being a cookie cutter of a cat. Oh, send pictures. I want to see that. If you look... Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, happy birthday if it's coming that soon, by the way. I don't know when your birthday is, Cassidy, but happy birthday nonetheless. Late January. Mine's in December, so I know how you feel. Well, not December, but in April. So I know how you feel. My brother's is in December, sorry. Let's go with Absorb Lightning, Sense. Let's give her back some gravity. Get that equipped up. Could have swore I had added effect. That's going to drive me nuts. So what kind of shortbread cookies do you like? Do you like them more buttery, or do you like them more firm? Oh, you're welcome. Let's give her time. And let's give her ice. And we were kind of working on everything here. My favorite chocolate cookies are chocolate chip, red velvet, gingerbread. Oh, you're kind of naming off my greatest hits. Oatmeal, gingerbread, shortbread, or butter cookies, as they're known. Red velvet's good. I'm trying to think of... There's a cookie, and it's skipping my mind, but it's really good. My brother's wife used to make them. I don't know if it's a French thing or not, but they are delicious. Firm. I'm the same way. I like the texture of it. For those who don't know me, I'm a complete whore when it comes to texture. The better the texture is, I'll sacrifice flavor for it. The flavor was shit. Now, I fucked up on those cookies. I'm going to check for any materia. For those who don't know what I'm doing here, in the B-type, there's random materia that was not before. So I am going to scout out the town after an event, just in case. But I do love firm ones. Soft ones are eh. They're not bad. They're not good, but they're not bad. I love making chewy oatmeal. I love making the thumbprint cookies with my boysenberry preserves. Oh man, Cassie, I love you. Thank you for that. Chewy oatmeal. People either make it too fucking dry, or they make it like it's fucking undercooked. That is the perfect way. Huh. Didn't see this coming, but cool. Oh, it's you. According to the small human over there, Avalanche was blamed for the president's death. I'm an expert on small-ass, dozy hick towns like this. Calm is a solid 8 out of 10 on the bore me shirtless scale. I like her new lines. They made her a sassy teen. So many of the cookies that can be good, I made the really, I make really good brown butter snickerdoodles. That might be the one I'm thinking of, because it has a flavor of, a sugar cookie, but it's not. See, Dirt agrees with me there. I'll sacrifice flavor for texture any day. I'm nuts on that. Probably why everybody thinks I have a weird eating habit. Alright, get out of here. Thank you, small human. If I can find all my companions at different places and everywhere I go, that'd be so fucking metal. Good boy. Let your dog out of the closet, you weirdo. Oh, just in case, let me do it. And it paid off. I, for once, want those to be unlocked. I'll fight Ruby Weapon to have these trunks unlocked. There's one in Coral Prison, or I should say the Golden Saucer Desert, that drives me nuts. You came from... I used to live there too, but there's something about the city that bothers me. Me, you both. I'm surprised you eat cookies because you said before you don't like sweets. Oh, I don't like sweets, Nat. That's why I like certain cookies. I'm nuts on that. On like, when it comes to sweets, it's got to be the right kind of sweet. Like, I love honey sweet and shit like that. But when it comes to, like, normal cookies, I don't like overly sweet food. It just drives me up the wall. That's why I don't like eating other people's cookies sometimes. Like, they put too much emphasis on, like, it's like 90s fucking cereal where it's gonna blow my head off. I want to eat a cookie, not have a goddamn stroke. My younger brother is so stupid, he's so embarrassing. Oh, my little siblings. Don't give him tips, Clive. We don't need that drama. Well, that's why I like lemon bars. Something with that kind of tang to it, I really do appreciate. Just remember, ma'am, I'm saving the world. I get to rob you. It's just the rules. I got my health and enough to eat. I guess all's well. Amen to that. Can't go wrong with those, trust me. Alright. God, I hate this. This town makes no sense sometimes. Stay out of the kitchen. Yes, Lemon drops are another good one I like, if they're done right. Nothing for the cure small. Grab one of those. Hey, it's Barrett. This is the weapons store, and I'm apparently talking over Barrett. The long trap gotta get prepared. Yo, leader man, how about spending some of that money you leached off of me? Sorry, Barrett. No gibsy backsies. You gotta follow the rules? Yeah, you do. There's little errors. But this town is so quiet, too quiet to be honest. It's a bit boring. Sometimes you can't go wrong with that. I love RPG. Like, it's a joke that I used to say with Skyrim. You gotta let me steal from you. I'm saving the world. It's you just have to. It's a law. Actually, I can probably just save over both of those now. Another thing that kind of bothers me is when people call Yuffie Yuffie. I never understood that. My dad and I made some really good cinnamon rolls last week. My dad made a super fluffy light cream cheese frosting with them. They were so good. Those are probably one of the hardest baked goods for me to ever try to make. Every time I make cinnamon rolls, Cassidy, they either are dry as a fucking bone, hard as rock, and all the filling just rolls right out of them. I cannot make them. Yeah, it's Deku. Now that's what they're called. It's Deku. I'm not calling it Deku. I'm not from Japan. I don't have that accent. They're called Deku. Not weebing out on it. I'm not that person. Maybe it's because I have a southern accent, but everybody where I came from when I was playing that game, or Ocarina of Time, it was Deku. But don't worry, Nat. People have gotten onto me for saying Ocarina and not Ocarina. So I've had two conundrums there. So far, Yuffie's shaping up to be pretty damn good. No, it's Deku, or Deku. No, it's not. There's no fucking C in there. That's my point, god damn it, Nat. There is no C when they say Deku in-game. And I'm not speaking with a Japanese accent, where they do have softer ways of saying certain words. I'd forgive it, but I know why a lot of people say it. And yet you called Yuffie the proper way, and that... Well, Nat, Yuffie's easy. You look at it, Y-U, U, and then Fee. I never called her Yuffie, because that made no sense. I figured one of the F's on the other side was either silent or contributed. It's not Deku, because there's no C in there. We're not spelling out knife with the silent K here. We're not doing that. I will fucking die on this hill, goddammit. A lot of kids I know, Nat, or I wouldn't say kids, adults now. I knew when we were playing this, I know two who are hardcore fucking weebs now. Like, dangerous weebs. And you could really fucking see where they went from calling it Deku like I did to calling it, what do you call it? Deku later on. And they didn't learn to do that. They know the difference. For those who are wondering, I've already morphed these guys. Nothing to really be had. It's Deku. I'm sorry, Nat. You gotta have some of that copium, a big old good whiff of it. I'm sorry about that. I truly am, but it's Deku. D-E-K-U. It's not Deku. There is no fucking C. It's Deku. No, you don't gotta believe me, but that's the facts. We're gonna do something very stupid here, and I'm gonna try to fight the snake, because I do want Trine, or Trine. Can't remember what it's called. Oh, please tell me I have it equipped. Yes. Yes, I do. I was wondering about that. Get him, little Tifa. You bruise those shins. Also, there's an anime character with the same name as Deku, and guess what his name is pronounced Deku? This is another one of your Rudy. Oh god, Nat, you're gonna fucking hang that yoke on my neck until I quit streaming or die. For those who don't know, Dirt, by the way, for the longest time, I used to think Rude in Final Fantasy VII's name was Rudy. I've never heard him really called anything else other than media. Please don't die on me. And I never figured they'd call a character Rude. So I assumed his name was like Rudy, like R-U-D-E. Like as in Rudy, not Rude, because I figured that was just a mistyping. And it wasn't until me and... I can't think of what we were watching where we found out it was Rude. No, that, I'll admit, I was wrong. The other two, I'm not wrong on. Eat my ass on that note. You're bad at pronouncing names? No, I ain't. I think I'm just right. Hit up some, I don't think I want hyper, let's get stupid. My brother, who speedran this, showed me a little bit of a trick on how to bounce a snake off the mountain. Will I pull that off perfectly? Fuck no, but am I gonna try it if all else fails? Fuck yes. I've already done the chocobo thing. So it ain't gonna make no nevermind. Come on. Kind of unsure to do it with Yuffie, to be honest with you. Feels like I should switch back to Cloud. There's no H once again, man. There you go again, Nat. There's some of that copium. Take a big old fucking long hit of it. And here we go. I don't expect to win. Need to get a sense on here to find out what he is. Yeah, Nat, the Zelda universe is wrong. I hate to tell you that, but they fucked up that game's franchise. Oh, fuck. I did not want to do that. Thank me later, dude. Thank me later. Well, let's see if I can beat him no matter what. Alright, Bio, see what you do. There we go. 93. Firefly. There it is. Yep, I think he's starting to stand up and get ready. Boy, he wants her ass. Throwlet. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. That is not a lot. There we are. Standing at attention. Beta. That might be the skill I'm thinking of. And I probably won't survive this. No, but I did. Alright, all hands on deck. It's time to start healing. Go, 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 go. I saw someone in the Zelda forum say that they used to pronounce Biku as a kid, but they found out they had been pronouncing it wrong the whole time. Now you sure they're just not just like trying to feel better for themselves? You'll never win? Nat, that's why I keep you around. You're my rock. You're always there to like bring me down. See if we can get some hits here. Yep, there it is. I was wondering who he's going to kick out of the club. Swamp Spores? Never seen that before. That's a new attack. Alright. It can fuck you up, apparently. Where is it? Give me 1 second. Fuck. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, probably ain't gonna make no never mind. Give me 1 second, Nat. When the fuck did you learn all this, man? Fuck. Yep, no more Mr. Goat. That's all she wrote. Still got a dog in the fight. Not for long, though. I don't know if they increased his HP. It used to just be 3,000. Alright, we're going good so far. I say that with bated fucking breath. Do I have anything else? Let's try you out. Oh, don't do that. That is counterintuitive. Come on. Oh, fuck. Ho. What the fuck is this? No, ain't gonna make it. Now that was a fucking fight. Alright, now let's see what you got kicking around here. Not even they're not sure how to fucking pronounce it. Give me a fucking break on this. Even when you let them say Deku, some want to say Deku and Deku or Deku. No, it didn't win. I'm sorry. It's just some fucking cope right there, girl. So I do have to beat him to get that. God damn it. Let me try this here. No poison. I could have swore I had added effect. That's what's driving me nuts. Ice ain't working none too much. Let's give... No, let's not. Let's... Oh, 10:46. I know, I don't got that much time, but I'm going to try one more fight with him. I know I'm going to lose, but I want to experiment around. I don't know why I did that. Fuck. If I can get him furied up, I was gonna go with Tifa on that, but... Not what I wanted to do either. Oh wait, give me 2 more animals. Give me a raccoon. I want to see those. All right, let's get stupid. This time I am gonna cast some fucking and hopefully not haste on his dumb ass. $31. Yeah, they jacked him up something hard. Weak against Earth. Alright, I thought he'd be at least weak against fire. Good to see the little fat chocobo. No. Oh, I thought they'd give me a big chocobo. Start hammering them up here. Yuffie's the one I gotta do. 300 ain't bad. 200. Alright, here comes Beta. That's not too bad. That's bad. $4,000. Getting the electric cure going. Let's see if that actually works. No, I didn't think it would. See what Metro Magic does. Stick with lasers. Who are you fuck? Yep. Kinda glad he left him alive. Next battle, if I lose this, I'm probably gonna equip Earth to him. Give me one more animal. Give me a fish. Well, you could really kind of tell. Oh, by the skin of my fucking ass. I need you up and at him. No, yeah, well, fuck it. Close enough. Not wasted. Alright, he's in 1,000. Push him over the fucking edge, please. Holy shit. Way to end the stream, Nat. Huh! Run, little cloud! Shit! I don't think I can run on this note. Ah, congratulations. Just placing that little victor I had right back into the jaws of defeat, because I don't think I'm running. But if I can get him to kick one person out, they survive. I probably right to the edge of that swamp. No, holy shit, I can run. Oh, fuck me running. Holy shit. Did Sephiroth do this? Oh, man. Amazing. Jeez Louise. God, I love her. You know that he got his ass kicked in this swamp and this is just out of spite. Holy shit, that's a fucking brawl right there, son. See if I did get it. Where's Beta? I don't get it. He attacked me with it and I got it. Oh well. I'll deal with that shit later. Let me check those out for you, Nat. Scoot up on my chair. See what we got here. Now I do like the Nat that dead-on looks like the booty bass or bounty bass, depending on which one you get, from Donkey Kong Country 3. I like the way that looks. Oh, I do like the raccoon. I like those little eyes. The kind of gray, the cold gray blue looks really good on him. Yeah, they are. They are very cute. Well, everybody, it's that time. I gotta head out and start getting ready. Probably should have had my ass on out the door, but that's why I get dressed before I stream. Let me mute this and put some going downtown music. What's a good one to end on? Let's go with Wizardry. That's not Wizardry. That's Wizardry. Ah. Well, everybody, I can't lie to you, man. I was having a fucking thrill, and I kind of wish it didn't ended. But all things must. We're kind of sad, but that's how it goes. I think Cassie said it best. I gotta go an adult now. If there's anybody you guys would like me out there to raid, please let me know. I'd also like to thank Miss Eat Dirt. I know I pronounced your name so many times wrong, and I am so sorry for that. But nonetheless, thank you for the raid party, and anybody who came over from her raid, please feel welcome at home. My casa, su casa. Also to the YouTube crowd, you guys have a good night too. Like, comment, subscribe. I'd like to hear what you guys thought of that battle as well. Where to raid you guys off to? See if I can raid is more the correct term. Let me see who I got here. So far, nothing's really coming up. I was hoping to see some... Let me see who this fellow is. Oh, I think I found someone for you guys to go. It looks like he just started streaming. He is speedrunning Final Fantasy VII. Oh, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I hope I pronounce his name, but intro variants. I hope I did it. Respect him and respect his channel rules. Oh, that was one hell of a fucking fight, man. That really got the blood pumping. That's why I like streaming before work. Like, nothing else really kind of gets it. I'll catch you guys later. Take care.